All right, Wastelanders, we're going to cut right to the most important part of any build, and that is the perk cards. As you know by now, my name is Nuka182, and I am not a meta creator or a meta channel guide. There are plenty of other channels and guides out there. If that is your thing, I suggest you go look there.
Your friends will love it, you know. It's got mazes in it and, you know, little coloring areas, sections, pop-up pictures. It's a lot of fun.
Although I don't know how much fun they are in the hold to win meta, or whatever you want to call it. I suggest maybe checking out Roblox Tycoon or something. But anyways, we've got perception, luck, strength, intelligence, and agility in the legendaries, as well as blood sacrifice. I cannot let this go. It is just amazing, especially in power armor. The ability to spam stim packs and not have to worry about the animation or opening your Pip-Boy for sunshine oil and coffee or birthday cake. In the strength tree, we've got similar things that I always use. This whole build really hasn't changed. I've been using this for months and months and months now. Bringing the big guns at rank 3, shotgun champ at rank 3, lock and load at rank 2, scatter shot at rank 2, bullet storm at rank 3, and as you can see, easy target is only at rank 2, and you're probably wondering, wow, that is not min-maxing. Well, I am not a min-maxer, but you know what? I do it just as well, if not better, with crap that I've got in my stash box. If min-maxing's your thing, you can rage away all you want in the comment section. I have one thing to say about that.
The important thing here is a fucking bunch of motherfuckers we don't even know calling us assholes on the internet to teenagers and guys who can't even get laid. Putting a stop to that is the most important thing we could ever do.
And then in the perception tree, we've got Number Cruncher, because the weapon that we are going to use has a high AP cost, and it is maximum benefit reached. Downranger for range, tormentor, tank killer, skeet shooter, and concentrated fire. In endurance, we've got life giver for the added hit points. We've got ironclad, through hiker, because I like to eat, and starch jeans, and rejuvenated. And tenderizer and strange in numbers in the charisma tree. Strange in numbers we do not use. This is a pure solo build. This requires no one to be on your team, whether it is some random group, an alt account, or another player. And tenderizer may or may not be a waste. I don't know. I just threw it in there because I couldn't think of any other points I wanted to spend it on. In intelligence, I've got first aid, nerd rage.
All you motherfuckers are gonna pay. You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
Demolition expert, batteries included, good with salt, and science. And then in agility, I've got modern renegade, gunslinger, enforcer, and born survivor. This is the same stuff I've been running for a long time now that the big YouTubers seem to caught up on, and they're like, oh, maybe he's right. We should run modern renegade and enforcer with tormentor and scatter shot. No shit. Like it took you that long to figure that out.
Yeah. Do you post as Magnolia fan?
Yeah.
In luck, this is a crit every other shot build, so we've got better criticals, ricochet, four-leaf clover, class freak, critical savvy, junk shield, and quick hands. I would like to add, I don't do numbers or spreadsheets, but with the current rebalancing and the end game content, as well as the damage resistance in the Burning Springs expansion, along with Bigfoot and the upcoming changes likely to the new encounters that we're going to see out in the wild, a critical hit every other shot VATS build is probably the most amount of damage you're going to obtain in this game. Unfortunately, hipfire and sniping has really fallen off, especially in events when people just sit up high and cheese mobs and take it away from the low-level players. And for what reason? Once you're past level 1,000, there's not really any more reason to level up unless you think numbers make you awesome. Now, let's talk about weapons and armor. I should say that everything in this video I use has a link in the description to the Fallout Wiki to where you can find it and how you can obtain it, as well as consumables, mods, etc. Now, this thing is a thing of beauty, and I'll admit I was wrong before on the way I had this configured. I don't know why I didn't configure it like this until now. So we are going to use a known in-game glitch with the Gauss shotgun that's been in the game for years. That's by firing it in third person. It does not fire nearly as fast in first person. On the Gauss, we've got a quad, a vital, a swift, and a bullies. Why not VATS optimize if we're using a crit every other shot build? Well, swift, I like the reload speed for 1. 2, it increases the base damage a little bit from number cruncher. Okay, because it has a higher AP cost. And I've got the vicious receiver on it for the extra critical hit damage. It's just far superior. I've also got the extended barrel, the aligned stock, the perforating magazine for armor penetration, the reflex sight, and I configured this in just about every way known to man, and for me, I think this is what worked best. Completely solo, we're going to kill the snake in just 59 seconds. Now, on a team, you could swap out maybe intelligence legendary, put on taking one for the team, get somebody on your team, and shave off 20 seconds of that kill time if you're so concerned about that. You could change the receiver, you could change the mod, you can do whatever you want to do. This is what's working for me and how I achieved what you're about to see in the video. I should also note that I did use a public server for this snake kill because unfortunately creators, including myself, utilize private servers specifically because of latency and bugs during the encounter, especially the snake. When there's high latency and 23 players on a server building camps and doing everything else and launching nukes, the snake likes to bug out, especially if there's a bunch of people down there running this solo quickly and killing him fast or on a team or whatever. So you could put the prime receiver on it. I tried that. It adds a little bit of extra range. Do what you like. But this thing is amazing. I am a shotgun guy. I would say a connoisseur. And the Cold Shoulder by far is my all-time favorite shotgun in the world, favorite weapon in the game. But this is today tied, I believe. Now, I'm going to talk about the pros to this and the cons to this. First, I'm going to start with the pros. The pros are it's insane. In VATS, hip fire, it's crazy. It is. It fires so fast, hits so hard, and utilizes so many different damage mechanics. It'll blow your mind. Now, this weapon's old news, and there's been a lot of videos done on this for a long, long time. But it is simply amazing. I want to point out that every other big YouTuber that I have seen has done this wrong. Even recently, this is not a mobbing weapon. Okay? This is not a charging weapon, although the charging mechanic is nice. But as you're going to see, this is a boss melter, a mob deleter, and a shredder completely. And you're going to love it. Here are the cons, okay? It is going to cost you a small fortune in 2mm EC ammo. That is the one downside to this, as well as when you run it inside of power armor, it is going to cost you also a small fortune in fusion cores. However, if you're an end-game player and a meta chaser, you monkeys, I'm telling you, there is no reason that you don't have access to a ton of ammo or the ability to craft ammo or purchase ammo. That is not an issue. The same goes with fusion cores. Now, consumables, plain and simple. Susan's tea, blight soup, brain bombs, psycho buff. Same stuff I always use. Now, to throw it in the mix, I do use an energy bobblehead. No magazines. That's it. So you can enhance this however you want. But ultimately, and I hate to use this damn word, this is the meta small gun in the game. What you're about to see here, imagine that on a team. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All the armor, mods, everything, special stats here at the end. Enjoy.
scream into the sky. It's never been what I believe.
I refuse.